I'm Leslie Leondis with Leondis CPA, and I want to talk about having a team that actually supports you and your business. So I talk to so many accountants, bookkeepers, and tax professionals that say, I just can't find a team that wants to work with me, and are they not the right fit? But when you stop and look at it, are we putting them in the same cycle as we usually are, where they're kind of chasing everything, or you don't have a real clear process on how to do things? So that's one of the things I have found when I'm working with accountants is that a lot of times what our expectations aren't being expressed to the team. And having a team that comes alongside you to work towards what you want as a group is huge. So I'm going to talk about my team for a second. And one of the ways I've developed out my team is being transparent with what we want as a firm and getting that buy-in from them. Because whenever you have buy-in from your team, they will help support you. And those people do exist. You just have to find them. And I see a lot of people trying to find them through Indeed, but then their job description is not real clear in what they want. So building a team and getting them in the right seats on the bus are so important. And some of my team members have transitioned over the years from going from an admin to a bookkeeper to marketing because I was using their skill set. And I look for people that were different than myself. Because if you build a bunch of people that are just like you, a lot of times it doesn't get done because you need people that have a stronger skill set in certain things than you do. So finding the right people is key. So when I'm looking for people, I look on their personality versus their skill set because in my opinion, skills can be taught, personality and team development cannot be taught because you want people that want to grow. And even though my team has said, they may want something eventually different, it doesn't matter. I still invest in them because they're investing in me as well. So they don't look at it as just a paycheck. They're really invested in the firm. And that's because we have weekly team meetings around it. We have check-ins around it. We actually do check-ins on their what's working for them, what is not working for them, business and personal, because so many people say, well, leave your personal stuff at the door. Well, that doesn't happen. Does it happen for you? A lot of times they overlap with each other, especially in a remote workforce, because they have a lot of other things going on as well. So knowing what is going on, or if they're struggling with something, it might be something you can actually help with. And when you actually invest in them, they will in turn invest in you. So make sure that you are investing in the right people and don't just hire somebody out of necessity. Hire somebody strategically. That way you can look at what their strong suits are, what are their weaknesses, and are they aligned with the position that you need? And one of the things I strongly recommending is actually looking at the task that you're going to need to put onto a team member before they start, because there is nothing worse than working a position and not having a clue what you're going to be doing. And I say this from a position that I had before I went into my own firm, is I was in a new position. They had no idea what I was going to be doing. There was no processes, no training, no anything. I was so lost and I was so miserable in that job. So think back to some of the jobs that you've had, and is that what kind of job you want to create for a team member in your firm? Because this is where I see a lot of team members leave, is because of the chaos and really not knowing what they're contributing to the firm, because they really want to contribute. But in my case, I had no idea what to contribute and everybody was so busy, I couldn't find the time. So this is some of the pointers I have on building your ideal team. So if you have questions, please feel free to ask any questions in the Facebook group. And that is about all I have on training your team members for this training. And there will be more trainings that come out for training team members. Thank you and have a great day.